Hey everyone, today I'm going to raise a very important topic. In my opinion, I often find myself thinking that our lives consistently revolve around two things: happiness and money. We can't talk about calling, dreams, spiritually, loved ones, and all of that is truly important. But if we're being honest, each of us, absolutely each of us, has at least once in our lives asked ourselves these two questions. What makes me happy? Will I have enough money to live the way I want to live? By the way, if you want to learn more about how to start earning, head over to my channel. There, not only answer the most frequently asked questions, but also those of my subscribers. I recently helped one of my subscribers. He wrote to me asking for help because he was literally broke. I helped him figure out trading, and just a couple of days ago, he sent me a screenshot of his withdrawal. You can also contact me for help. I'd be happy to help you, but most importantly, in my channel, you'll find useful analysis and working signals, as well as a comprehensive theoretical foundation that will help you in the early stages of learning trading. The link is only active for 24 hours, so don't miss your chance and visit right now. The link is down below in the description. Now, let's get back to our topic. Happiness is a strange thing. It's supposed to be about emotions and feelings and inner comfort. But somehow, when your fridge is empty, when you have to worry about how to make it to the next payday, when you get up every morning not because you want to, but because you have to. The saying, money can't buy happiness, sounds like a joke. We are used to thinking that happiness is a spiritual story, that it doesn't depend on material things, that the rich also cry. Millions don't make a person happy. And yes, of course, there is some truth in that. But there's another truth that for some reason is rarely talked about. Poverty doesn't make anyone happy either. A constant lack of money drains not only physically, but also emotionally. It burns out joy. It saps energy. It makes a person more anxious, more tired, more withdrawn. And when people say that money is not necessary, these are those who have it, or those who have never been in a situation where one more payment can turn their life upside down. Money is not the source of happiness, but the lack of money is the source of unhappiness. And between these two extremes, wealth and poverty, there's something far more interesting, a standard of living that allows you to stop struggling to survive every day. And finally, do what truly fulfills you. When you can afford to rest, when you can't afford to take time for yourself, for the people who matter. And this is where the real question begins. Where is the line between happiness and money? Is it possible to be happy without money? And does money make a person happy? Is it possible to be happy without money? But it's very difficult. Try to remember when you felt truly good. Surely it was those moments when you weren't thinking about how to pay the bills. Happiness itself, yes, it's within, but the lack of money creates conditions in which this happiness simply has no place to shine. Now, let's look at the other side. Money can decide everything, it seems. If you have more, you'll automatically be happy because you can buy a house, buy a car, buy clothes. You can afford things you couldn't afford before. Of course, money creates conditions, but it doesn't create meaning. You have millions, still feel empty. You can live in a luxury house and not know who you are. You can buy everything you want and still go to bed every night feeling like something is missing. Money is great, of course, but you should view it as a tool, whereas happiness is a state of being. But why are we still so dependent on money? Because it's very hard to live without it, and it's very difficult to talk about personal growth without dreams about meaning, when you can't afford even the basics. Happiness and money aren't opposites. They are two parallel paths. When they intersect, a life of both comfort and meaning emerges. Now, let's talk about another misconception that almost everyone has. If I had money, all my problems will disappear. It sounds logical, but the truth is that money only solves problems that can be solved with money. They don't need to be empowered with magical powers. They don't cure loneliness. They don't fix relationships. They don't bring lost time. They don't give self-discipline or talent, but they do provide the opportunity to focus on what's truly important. Most people dream of money not because they want to live luxury. They want to stop counting pennies, stop fearing the future, and finally live. And then trading can help. It's not an instant moneymaker, but a job that also requires knowledge and skills. And I'm ready to help you with that. There are people for whom money can truly change their lives, not because they want a yacht, but because they want the opportunity. And if you're watching this video right now and feel like I'm talking about you, it's normal. It's not a sign of weakness, but a sign that you want the best. And here's where the important point comes in. Why do some people work while others earn? There are people who work, toil honestly, invest effort and time, but their lives don't change. This is because they have no purpose. They work for the sake of working. They don't want to develop, grow, or move forward. And there are others, those who set goals, those who understand, I don't just want to work, I want to earn money. These are the people who move forward. And as I said earlier, one of these opportunities to earn money is trading. Let's be honest, trading isn't easy. It's a real opportunity, open to everyone. It doesn't require connections, wealth, or relatives, or a huge starting capital, an opportunity that allows a person to change their life gradually, step by step. And now, I'll show you what this looks like on a real account. So let's select the AUD CHF OTC asset. We see that the 50 and 100 EMAs have crossed, meaning the price is currently trading at the 50 RSI. This suggests a certain consolidation, but we also see that there was a downtrend before the meaning of the reversal is likely, and the price will move higher. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, we've hit a drawdown, meaning the price is still moving sideways before it moves higher, which is why we've hit our first loss. No big deal. We're not giving up and moving on. Let's look at the CHF JPY OTC pair. We see that the price has bounced off the 20th EMA and broke out, and now trading around 50th RSI. At this point, if the 20th EMA was broken, the price bounced back to it. It would only push downwards. We calmly move lower and take the first gain with a catch up, of course. We move on and select the CAD JPY OTC asset. See that the price has dropped sharply down by 30 RSI accordingly. We open an upward trade with successfully closes for us, and we take a plus. We select the EUR USD OTC. We see that the price is trading. It's in a downward trend where it bounced off its high and is heading towards its low. Its low is right at the 200 EMI. It's about to outbreak through the 50 RSI and go down. We open a short trade, and excellent, we've just taken our third profit. We select the EURCAD asset, see that the price has reached its lows and is now trending or trading at 30 RSI. So we immediately, without thinking, open an upward trade and it goes into the plus. We select the CHFJPY asset and see that the price has already reached the 100 EMA, although it has always bounced off it. We also see a downward trend, so we open a short position. Well, that's it. Congratulations, we've made a profit. So happiness really isn't about money, but money covers basic needs, eliminates stress, provides space for development, creativity, and relaxation and life. Money isn't a meaning, but a tool, and it's up to us to decide how to use this tool. Some will continue working because that's what they have to do, and others will start earning because that is what they want to do. And it's the latter who begins the journey towards development and the life that they've always wanted. If you want to move forward and don't want to do it alone, I invite you to my channel. There I share my analysis, thoughts, training materials, and show real-life market strategies and situations. This is a place where you can develop and learn and move forward. The link below the video, click it and I'll see you there. See you there.